Hello YouTube, we are the Nerdy Tribunal and we are back today with a little bit of news for the Netflix TV show Iron Fist. It had 2. It is confirmed or rumored?
It's confirmed.
It's confirmed, yeah.
Yeah. Alice Eve will play...
Well, speculation is Lady Gorgon. But
yeah, we don't know
for
sure,
exactly,
but that's a speculation because in the comics she was hired to kill Iron Fist.
Well, first of all, it was
Punisher.
It was Jigsaw hired her to assassinate Punisher, but a few days ago, before announced, Variety kind of broke the news that Alice Eve is going to be
in the
TV show. They were speculating that the casting would fit the role of Lady Gorgon. It's the main villain.
Okay, so she's in it, but we don't know who.
So
exactly.
they're kind of putting one to one together.
Oh, okay, got it.
A lot of times these speculations do kind of have legs to it because it's not that hard sometimes to speculate.
Especially with casting things, right? It's a little bit easier. So for those who don't know who Alice Eve is, the last time I saw her was in Star Trek.
Star Trek Into Dark. No, not Into Darkness.
The second one with
the third one.
The third one or second one?
Second one. My bad.
With Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah. With
that's in
second one. Into Darkness. That's right.
Sherlock. Yes. Sorry, with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. So Alice Eve. That's the last time I saw her. I don't know what else she's been in since. But yeah, so I don't know her acting chops. I really don't, because it's the only movie I've seen her in.
She seems fine so far.
I don't think she's been in anything too serious.
Mm-hmm.
Everything she's been in is kind of more lighthearted and
comedic. Considering how bad Iron Fist was originally, I think anything is probably an improvement.
New director.
Hopefully more money to have more glowing fist.
I don't even know if that wasn't the only issue.
I know.
The writing was
that was one of my issue. You can't call someone Iron Fist if it only goes literally 5 times in a 13 episode and sparingly. Yeah, I know his training wasn't done, but still.
They used the excuse of him losing it for a bit so that they didn't need to animate it.
Yeah.
There was a few episodes where it's I can't summon it.
All right.
I'm too stressed.
Just to be clear, this is not a video to shit on Iron Fist, but I still will do it. Anyways, so the next Iron Fist 2 is slated to come out mid 2019.
Mid to late
2019.
So it's probably November. Seems like Marvel's releasing a lot in November.
I think they confirmed a lot of same people will be returning.
Good. The cast. Good, because I didn't mind some of the people on it.
Yeah. The Meachums will be back.
The Meachums were good. I thought the brother. I keep forgetting his name now.
Oh my god.
Ward,
yes. Yeah. Ward was good. I thought he was the only bright light in his
Ward,
really...
I liked Harold.
But
he's not coming back.
Oh.
He came back once.
That's true. The first season he came back.
They really needed to.
He did.
Jennifer Hunwick was good as
Jessica.
Jessica Hunwick was good as Colleen Wing, so I didn't mind that.
She's supposed to be back too.
Good, she better. Cause
what about Bakudo?
Yeah,
that was.
I keep thinking of Bakura.
Isn't that guy had Killer Instincts? No,
actually,
video game.
No, I think he's right. No, the other guy.
Which guy?
His friend from Kunlun.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. The Shaolin Monkey guy.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm gonna call him Carlos, but that's not his name. I forgot all of a sudden. Sorry. Looks Greek, if anything else. What? Sorry.
I think if you said John Stamos, it would have been worse.
John Stamos?
I thought his name's Carlos. I don't know why. Anyways.
So, okay, I think he's going to be part of the...
I think he plays a bigger role. He's going to be
a bigger role.
I'm pretty sure he's going to be one of the antagonists in the show.
Yeah, he had a pretty big line at the very end when he's talking to Sister Meachum. I forgot her name.
Joy Meachum. He resents Danny. Yeah, he for sure resents him.
Okay, so we have potentially Lady Gorgon.
Yeah.
Gorgon. Sure.
Gorgon.
We have evil monk dude. I can't. If you remember his name, put it in the comments. I'm not even going to bother searching it right now. because I
so salty about it.
I'm still so pretty salty about
like
it.
it's the worst. I think it's for sure. Not I don't even think I know. It's the worst Marvel
TV show
Netflix.
Netflix
so
show.
No,
Netflix show.
Netflix show.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Oh god.
Stay tuned.
There's something worse than that.
All right, so
Yeah.
there's so we have those characters. We have potentially Bakudo. I'm gonna assume Madame Gao makes a comeback.
I hope so because
'Cause
she's
was-
one of my favorites of
Yeah.
that.
I just love that little old lady. She's so awesome in the role.
She got more powerful as each series went on.
Yeah.
Badass, yo.
Yeah, she's pretty badass. Her Chinese could use massive improvement, but I'm not gonna. My Mandarin's not good either, so I'm not even gonna begin to nitpick on it. But the thing is, I like the bad guys in the movie. Well, except minus Bakudo, but like the bad guys in the original Iron Fist were pretty good. Like Madame Gao, established character. Harold Meacham, really good. I think he did a good job.
Oh, yeah.
Ward was I guess considered a bad guy, but not really. He's just
kind of whining and complaining.
he's a whiny bitch, but
Well,
still,
He's a chess piece in that.
he's a chess piece for the bad guys, but you can lump him to the bad guy side for the most part, right? Because he wasn't like the nicest dude in the TV show.
Oh well, he kind of reestablished himself at the end of the
Well,
series.
the thing is, I think the point was he wasn't a nice person, but he wasn't a terrible person.
He was being
Just
controlled though,
Yeah, and a lot of it was circumstantial.
so he
right?
had
Like,
really no choice, right?
So yeah, so all in all, I didn't really mind the bad guys in Iron Fist.
Well, in Marvel Netflix series, the villains are usually pretty good. Okay, so Marvel Netflix series usually has really good villains. You look at Daredevil, it's Kingpin.
Mhm.
Jessica
Jones,
Jones
Kilgrave?
is Kilgrave. You
Luke Cage was
Luke Cage was
Cottonmouth and
Cottonmouth, yeah.
Shades was his name.
Shades.
Shades.
Shades
And
and,
then,
the lady.
No, the other guy.
Which other guy?
The guy in the green suit at the end.
Oh my god. Anyways, Punisher is a Jigsaw and One Eye. What's his name again?
Oh,
God, he was so crazy.
Agent Orange.
Thank you, Agent Orange.
Yes.
I think it's Bubble Tea. Anyways,
I think it was cleaning supply.
too.
Anyways.
But yeah.
Yeah, they're
So-
really good villains. So I didn't mind that in Iron Fist too much. So
So the Meachams were good.
So Lady Gorgon is a villain.
Yeah.
So how do you think if Alice Eve does play Lady Gorgon, how does she fit into the storyline here?
It's pretty easy if you actually look into it. Lady Gorgon was an assassin from the Hand. In the comics, the first time she showed up, Jigsaw hired her to assassinate the Punisher. So in the show, she'll just be another assassin of the Hand. Maybe Madame Gao's still alive, trying to reestablish the Hand again. It's highly possible. Maybe Wilson Fisk comes in and plays a part into it.
I hope so. I miss
Because,
him.
the Hand in Wilson Fisk
He
has
was the
been...
best.
yeah.
Sorry, I think Kilgrave was better, but Wilson Fisk was.
Kilgrave was sadistic.
That was
But
my-
like,
Dave Tennant did an excellent job,
Yeah.
and I'm a huge fanboy of David Tennant. I'm pretty sure I said this in another video before,
But
but
Wilson Fisk is so
But
cerebral.
Wilson
though.
Fisk-
he was
yes.
so. I think I felt like he was more like the Kingpin. I imagine Kingpin should be because he's a normal human that is a big guy and probably has some combat ability, but he rose to the top of New York, like in the story as a rich person, and you really see it in his character, right? So.
they humanized him more in here, where it's like, oh, you see why he's
Netflix
the way
did
he
an excellent job
It's
humanizing
amazing.
all their villains.
So, if the trend keeps going this way, Lady Gorgon,
Yeah.
if she is the main villain,
I don't know if she'll be the
she
main
might not
villain.
be. She might be kind of like
Because if you look at it,
Might be Gal again.
if you factor in like the Hand, Steel Serpent still
Steel
out there.
Serpent. Yeah,
Maybe in the comics he was kind of in with the Hand at certain times.
Yeah.
So you can easily factor that in. Maybe she'll be an assassin for him.
yeah, maybe.
I factored that in. She does have powers in the comics. She has a kind of a mind control kind of element, but she doesn't use it to kind of tell people what to do. She uses it more of a link. So
she knows what they're thinking.
not that way, but more of a traumatic sense. So if you let's say you have a bunch of bad guys getting all murdered by Iron Fist or whatever, if you link all their minds and what they're feeling into Iron Fist's mind,
Oh.
it's gonna really mess you up, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of how she used it in her assassin.
So she doesn't necessarily be able to control anyone per se, but
there's that mind link.
Okay, so it's more of a mind linking. Okay, cool.
It's a very psychological, like warfare kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, is she a good character to put into this universe?
I think,
or the storyline.
I think out of any of the the super hero characters in the Netflix series, Iron Fist is the best person to draw something out of with her powers, because he's the most immature. He's the one still learning. He's the youngest, right? Based on his looks, they don't tell us their age.
Definitely act the youngest.
So and he still doesn't really know much about life in a sense, right?
Because he literally was not part of
it. And keep in mind, like Lady Gorgon is supposed to be like a trained assassin, so someone that can definitely go toe to toe with Iron Fist.
Yeah. And we don't know how far Iron Fist or Danny Rand's powers have progressed, so. She is a skilled assassin. To be an assassin, you need to be pretty skilled, right?
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how this one pans out, because like from where we left off from Defenders, which technically was left off from where Iron Fist was, his powers are still in development because Kunlun literally disappeared. We don't know if it was destroyed or it was like the window to get back in was closed or it moved. Whatever it is, sounds like Iron Fist 2 is about him either finding Kunlun or trying to find it, or he found it, completed his training, and now is coming back.
Well, one rumor as well is they're looking at it maybe on more of a New York kind of level, where because Daredevil is presumed dead, he's kind of take over as the protector of like Hell's Kitchen kind of deal.
Okay.
Yeah, so Daredevil's potential death, I guess in their eyes he's dead.
Yeah.
Maybe all three
Not
of them.
Not a spoiler if you watched Defenders, just saying.
Go watch
it. It's actually in the episode.
So maybe because it kind of brought the three, so Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist together, because Daredevil is the one who has always wanted to protect Hell's Kitchen or New York. So he's always wore the costume to actually do good and stop criminals. So maybe this is what draws them out to be actually using their powers for good, I guess. Or to well, they did kind of say that too. They want to do what Daredevil isn't here to do anymore.
Yep.
So Iron Fist might be doing that, right?
Yeah, he might step into the role.
That would actually explain it a little bit better than just him finding Kunlun, because he has to stay in New York for all this to happen. Let's hope they don't try to CG.
But they did show that he was like, they were talking at the end of Defenders, like he was just, okay, we're going to be doing this, right?
Well, he's staying on top of the roof, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess we'll bring this discussion to the end. If you guys have any feelings or comments about Alice Eve being in the Iron Fist 2 TV show, and if you guys think she's better suited as a different character than Lady Gorgon, or maybe you really like her casting as Lady Gorgon, just put comments below. Let us know what you think about what's going to come up with Iron Fist 2. Other than that, like and subscribe all our videos if you can. And,
Gauntlet.
yeah, that's it. Thanks. Bye.